Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm glad to see you all here and thank you so much for watching me. This video I will be answering to all of your questions that you just left recently under my post, and if you still have not, you have a chance and I can make a second video to answer all of your questions. So let's get started. The first question is, can you tell us about schools in Canada, when kids start, how do they get accepted, how many hours, are state schools good or private is better? It's a very broad question, so just let me know if you want to make me a separate video. But in general, I can tell that kids starting their school in Nova Scotia at age of 5, they go to the public school based on their location. That's why it's really important to find or to rent or buy a house where the school has a big rating. Usually they study around 5 hours per day. People usually put their kids to private schools because there are less bullying, there are like more attention to kids, and like the bullying level is really low. But those private schools are mostly religious, like Catholic or Buddhism. The price usually around like $15,000–20,000 per year, and the kids start their school at the first Monday of September. So it's not like in Ukraine, for example, we start our school at 1st of September. They usually start the first Monday, and if the Monday is a long weekend, they start on Tuesday, and the school ends at June 30th. The next question. Can you talk about the difference between the culture of people from Nova Scotia and Ontario? Whom do you think more friendly? I think that in Nova Scotia there are more friendly people than in Ontario. Why? Because Nova Scotia has more older people, 50, 60, 70 years old, and mostly those old generation are very kind and warm and polite. And for example, if we are talking about Ontario and Toronto specifically, there are more youth, there are more adults, and they are all focused on their job, on their life, so there is no time to be very friendly. But I think this is the only reason why I can explain, because we still, like in Toronto, there is a lot of good and friendly people, but less elder. That's why I think Nova Scotia has more, because there are more older people. Another question, how to make a resume for jobs in Canada. It's also a very broad topic and I can make a video, but you need to make individually resume specifically to the job description, and there should be a match of what they want and what you can offer, like 80%, something like that. So you can't apply for the administrator job if you all your life you was working as a driver, for example, because they will not accept it. So the resume should be specifically designed to the job application, and of course the cover letter. Cover letter is extremely important. The next question is, please tell us more about health system. What do you have to pay? Actually, in Canada, the health care system is totally free, so you don't need to pay for anything except your prescription. Family doctor is free. He's making you appointment to other doctors if there is a need, or to do the health checks or all of this stuff, and it's free, except the dentist. Dentist is usually paid, and it's really expensive if you do not have health insurance that your employer can provide you. And the eye doctor and everything like lenses, glasses also paid. All the rest like surgeries, MRI and all of this stuff, all are free. Another question, how I can find a place to buy the winter jacket and winter shoes? Yes, it's a very nice question, especially if you're coming from countries where it's very warm. So in Halifax, unfortunately there is only two malls, like Halifax Shopping Center and Mi'kmaq Mall, and that's it. So there is a very limited choice of shops where you can find and buy jackets or shoes, and unfortunately fashion industry is not developed at all in Canada. If you want to buy some fancy shoes, it's almost impossible. In Toronto, yes, but not in Halifax, unfortunately. So you can go to the shopping center and you can look in H&M, Zara, it's like European brands, or you can find something as Canada Goose. It's a very famous fancy Canadian brand of winter clothes, but they are pretty expensive, like around $500 or even $1,000 jackets. Yeah, so they are pretty expensive, but they are very popular here. Also, you can look at Gap or Roots, it's also Canadian. Also, there are available some second-hand stores like Value Village. Next question is, which province makes it easy for people to start a business? I think you can start a business in each province. It really depends what kind of business. Or if it's agriculture, or if this is a restaurant or a hotel or IT business, you need to go where there is a demand of those type of jobs. If you are looking to go to the North Territories and open an IT company and hire their people, I will not recommend you to do that, because there will be just no people at all, you know. It really depends what type of business you want. I have, by the way, 2 videos how to open a business in Nova Scotia and a video about how to make your business successful. You can use those tips also to each province. Canada providing a lot of different kind of grants and loans and fundings to businesses, so there is a support, that's for sure, but you just need to look for this. And my last question will be, how about visa process time? I heard all about long waiting in processing all kinds of visa. What's going on? It's Canada. People here do not like hurry. They do not have this sense of urgency. They are doing their job very relaxed on their pace, you know. They don't need to hurry. Like, they have a government job. They will have a lot of good benefits and a high salary, so they don't need to stress and to review your application as soon as possible, unfortunately. Yeah, I was also waiting for a long time, and for me it was like, why it's so long? I could already review my application 1,000 times, but no, people here, especially in government, everything is super slow, so be ready. Life is beautiful, like, enjoy and work at your own pace. So yes, this is the truth. This is for me a big disadvantage here, because I'm kind of person that like to solve questions very quickly. Yeah, this I find very difficult, especially doing business bureaucracy, that's for sure. Okay guys, this was that. I have not answered to all of questions. I left few more to my next videos, so please, if you have more questions, I will be happy to answer. And if you want some other specific videos I can make, like for example how to make a CV or about schools in Canada, just let me know. Do not forget to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and see you soon guys. Bye.